Legends do not always begin with fire and clash. Sometimes they whisper in the quiet reckoning of power. In recap, Alchemy Emperor of the Divine Dao, chapter 1901 to 1902, the aftermath of the ceremonial honors still hums through Alchemy City. Ling Han stands, a holy son freshly crowned by Grandmaster Zi Cheng's inscrutable will, his every action watched by envious gazes and cautious allies alike. Gifts pile high, yet beneath the public congratulations lies a subtle game of leverage, a silent accounting that only the patient and perceptive survive. Seclusion has claimed him now, the Black Tower his crucible beneath the Reincarnation Tree, where pills are refined and spirit cultivation exacts its relentless toll. And while time bends strangely in this sanctum, the world outside prepares its next move. An emissary approaches the city, carrying tidings that may shift the fates of those who think themselves untouchable. The stage is set, the pieces in motion, and Ling Han's path toward mastery, 2-star alchemy, and the secrets of 5th severance begins to tremble under the weight of what is coming. The hall fell into a stunned silence, the air thick with disbelief. What? Voices echoed, trembling with astonishment. No one could fathom why this had happened. Only moments ago, Grandmaster Zi Cheng had seemed bound by circumstance, agreeing to postpone the selection of an heir for 3 years. Yet now, with Lu Jin dealt with and the old master's imperious aura filling the chamber, even if he declared Ling Han the successor, few would dare voice dissent. Some whispered to themselves that he could have easily twisted time itself, 10,000, 100,000 years into the future, ensuring Ling Han had ample time to grow. And yet, Zi Cheng maintained his original decree. Here lay the stark contrast between the old master and Lu Jin, integrity, unshakable and steadfast. Admiration blossomed in the eyes of all present. It was clear why Zi Cheng had held the seat of chairperson for eons. His reputation was not merely earned, it was carved in the annals of history. Even Lu Jin, for all his ambitions, could not hope to match him. Ling Han's gaze met the old master's, and he detected a subtle, knowing smile. Beneath that serene facade lay a quiet strategy, a pressure, a challenge placed upon Ling Han's shoulders. Those who idealized Zi Cheng saw perfection. Ling Han, however, understood the truth. If he had not attained the heights of Lu Xianming and the others within 3 years, Zi Cheng would commence the selection. That process could span 1 year, 10, or even millions. A decision in the hands of one who had survived billions of years need not be hurried. Zi Cheng's wisdom was patient, meticulous, and limitless. Lu Xianming exhaled in relief. His fears of confrontation melted away. The selection would proceed as intended, and he would return in triumph. But for now, humility was his shield. Even if trampled, he could not react. Every moment of vulnerability could forfeit his chance at glory. Yet his caution was needless. Neither Zi Cheng nor Ling Han had ever singled him out as a threat. "Continue," Zi Cheng commanded with a wave, his voice gentle yet unyielding. He sank back, eyes closed, projecting the image of a tired old man. Yet none would dare underestimate him. He had exiled a 4-star alchemist and dispatched a king-tier ascending origin-tier warrior. Such authority left no room for question. The ceremony commenced in earnest. Delegates from 3-star and 4-star forces stepped forward, offering congratulations and rich gifts to Ling Han. Initially modest, their offerings grew lavish when they witnessed Zi Cheng's favor. Ling Han, graceful yet unrestrained, accepted every gift, each addition a testament to his poise and understanding of wealth's worth. Zi Cheng, watching from the sidelines, felt a swell of pride. His disciple possessed discernment, valuing life's treasures as one would one's own soul. First, the 4-star forces approached, followed by the 3 stars. Representatives of the Lunar sect and Beiyu clan presented their congratulations, gifts in hand, their smiles forced, their hearts heavy with grudging respect. To bestow honor upon one's rival required a measure of humility few could bear. Ling Han's reputation as holy son made him a formidable figure. A single ascending origin-tier disciple could vanquish any challenger. Their hope rested in Ling Han's magnanimity, that past grievances might fade. "You all should prepare more godly metal," Ling Han said with a light smile, the room freezing at his audacity, publicly pressing a demand, bold yet almost playful. Thankfully, it was manageable. godly metal, though rare, did not rival the fabled pseudo-divine or true divine metal coveted by even celestial kings. Even the Fu clan's humble standing placed them last in line to pay respects. Fu Gaoyun stepped forward with a deep bow, each movement a reflection of reverence tinged with inner regret. Ling Han's brilliance cast shadows over past alliances. His achievements had already sealed the impossibility of any reconciliation between Ling Han and the Fu clan. Ling Han lingered in conversation, granting Fu Gaoyun the dignity of attention, and, as anticipated, curious eyes swarmed him afterward, probing for connections and alliances. Through such gestures, the path was laid for Fu Gaoyun to ascend as the Fu clan's future leader. To his friends, Ling Han remained selfless, ever willing to lend his strength where he could. Situ Xiaojun approached, eyes wide with curiosity. Your dollar," she began, only to be cut off by Ling Han's swift reassurance. Stop, I'm perfectly fine, no need to worry." Her murmured suspicions of guilt were silenced as Situ Tang drew her aside. Xiang Yan, too, offered words of encouragement, reflecting on how far Ling Han had risen. From admired disciple to the holy son of Alchemy City, a thought that stirred a mixture of awe and rue within him. The ceremony spanned 3 days, a relentless tide of admiration and tribute. Ling Han, weary from the endless gifts, turned inward afterward. The divine demon sword consumed the godly metal, though it remained insufficient to ascend to 4-star pseudo-divine status. Thus began a period of seclusion, both he and the Empress withdrawing to cultivate in pursuit of supreme mastery. Their aims were clear: reach the peak of the 4th severance, then break into the 5th. Ling Han carried an additional ambition, attaining 2-star alchemist rank within 3 years and elevating his spirit refinement to 3rd refinement, ensuring his capabilities would rival any holy son or daughter. Ling Han first entered the Black Tower, meditating beneath the Reincarnation Tree, deciphering the 2-star pill formula in painstaking detail, a process that demanded 30,000 years in spiritual time. Then he retreated into the Time Cultivation Chamber, dedicating himself to the delicate art of alchemy. Occasionally he sought guidance from Zi Cheng, whose care intensified as Ling Han's progress became unmistakable. The old master envisioned a future where his disciple would soon surpass the need for cunning, where he could select the heir without hesitation and retreat into serene teaching, guiding new generations of alchemists. Taking advantage of Ling Han's seclusion, Zi Cheng began the careful selection of a consort, one skilled in alchemy, so that their progeny might inherit unmatched potential, surpassing even their parents. Ling Han remained blissfully unaware. Knowledge of such intentions might have driven him from Alchemy City. Time in the Black Tower flowed like a silent river beneath the Reincarnation Tree. 2.5 years passed in the outside world before Ling Han successfully concocted his first 2-star celestial pill. With immediate resolve, he advanced his spirit refinement toward the 2nd refinement. Cultivation did not falter. Zi Cheng, protective and meticulous, showered his disciple with resources drawn from his personal treasury, sparing no expense. The old master's acumen for wealth was legendary, his accumulation over eons staggering. These riches and support propelled Ling Han to the late stages of 4th severance, while the Empress reached its peak. Yet breaking through to the 5th severance demanded more than diligence. It required a turning point, a stroke of fate. And at this very moment, the winds of destiny shifted, as a messenger arrived at Alchemy City, bearing news that would ignite the next chapter of their extraordinary journey. The messenger had come from the fabled Eternal Prosperity sect, a name that stirred both reverence and fear across the cultivation world. Fate seemed to weave its threads precisely, for it was at this very hour that Ling Han emerged from his 3-day seclusion. Coincidence or destiny, it mattered little. He would face this encounter regardless. Assigned to linger on the 4th level for 3 days, the messenger waited, and as soon as Ling Han's seclusion ended, word was sent. Ling Han, despite his growing indifference to visitors, could not entirely ignore the summons. The air was heavy with tension when, shortly thereafter, a young man appeared, clad in flowing black robes, his presence emanating a heroic aura characteristic of a 4th severance cultivator. Though merely a messenger, he carried himself like a sovereign, a testament to the prodigious power under the command of Yan Xianlu himself. You truly take your time, making me wait 3 whole days." The young man's voice rang with both authority and subtle irritation as he cast his gaze upon Ling Han. His displeasure was evident. Ling Han's lips curled into a faint smirk, his gaze cool and commanding. "The doors are there," he said, gesturing dismissively. "You may take your leave." The black-robed youth blinked in shock, unprepared for such audacity. His face first flushed crimson, then paled green, but he recovered, regaining composure. "Ling Han, I come under the command of the Lord Holy Sun." Ling Han's voice held a trace of indifference as he asked, "Which Holy Sun?" "Of course, Holy Sun Yan Xianlu," the youth declared proudly, his tone carrying the unmistakable weight of reverence. Who else within the Eternal Prosperity sect merits such a title? The boast, grandiose as it was, spoke volumes of Yan Xianlu's unparalleled authority, uncontested, unrivaled. Ling Han merely crossed his legs, feigning casual detachment. "And what does Yan Xianlu seek with me?" he asked, his voice void of surprise. The young messenger inhaled sharply, astonished at Ling Han's daring. To name Yan Xianlu outright, how audacious, he thought, unable to contain a rebuke. "How dare you? How can the Holy Sun's name be uttered so casually?" Ling Han's sneer deepened. "You come to my domain, yet you seek to lecture me on etiquette?" The youth's fingers twitched, the impulse to strike flickering through him, but memories of Ling Han's prior feats stayed his hand. Ling Han had slain Zhao Qingfeng, a king-tier cultivator of formidable renown. Against such a figure, any rash attack would only invite death upon himself. "Humph. When you meet my lord, you will understand the vast chasm between you and Lord Holy Sun," the young man said, pride lacing his tone as he produced a letter, flicking it toward Ling Han. "My lord extends an invitation." Ling Han caught the letter, but paused, eyeing it with measured interest. "1 year hence, the gathering of prodigies atop Broken Clouds Mountain," the youth continued, arrogance painting his words. "All invitees are holy sons of Celestial King tier sects. You, Ling Han, are the sole exception. The time and place are inscribed within the letter, yet only those worthy may perceive them." Ling Han's curiosity stirred. He began to break the seal, noting the sharpness of the qi that leapt forth, slicing the air, as if capable of rending the heavens. A formidable power radiated from the letter, testing the very metal of its reader. "So powerful," he murmured internally. Yan Xianlu's martial intent had imbued the parchment with a trial. Only those who could withstand it would truly earn the right to proceed. A boundless, majestic light surged as Ling Han pried the letter open. The room filled with ethereal patterns, each a fragment of supreme Dao, as though the letter itself might strike with fatal precision. Undeterred, Ling Han's hands moved with calm determination, methodically unfolding the test. The young messenger shrank back, awe mingling with apprehension. Ling Han bore the brunt of powers that would crush ordinary cultivators, yet he remained unflinching. His composure, juxtaposed with the messenger's retreat, revealed the staggering gulf between them, a gap defined by legendary feats and unyielding spirit. Finally, the letter was fully opened. From its folds surged a golden light, crystallizing into a divine sword aimed at Ling Han. He countered effortlessly with a simple squeeze of his hand. Another strike manifested, a green saber of rare essence, but Ling Han's command of energy dispelled it with ease. Then came a black halo, coalescing into a fist brimming with disdain for the heavens, poised to shatter worlds and assert dominion over eternity. In response, Ling Han's own fist shot forth. This was no mere clash of arms, but a confrontation of wills and Dao. Treasures or weapons were forbidden. Only raw cultivation and spirit could determine the outcome. Peng, their fists collided. Ling Han staggered slightly, retreating 3 steps, then 7 more, leaving 10 indelible footprints half a foot deep upon the stone floor. The black halo recoiled, dissolving into words that flickered briefly. 3 Yang peak, when the 3 stars align, before vanishing into nothingness. The messenger, humbled, bowed slightly in respect. "Ling Han, the letter has been delivered. I shall take my leave." His admiration was sincere. To endure even a fragment of Yan Xianlu's might was a testament to unparalleled strength. Ling Han's gaze returned to the letter, now devoid of any inscriptions. The martial intent had dissipated, leaving only the proof of his victory. Had he faltered, the letter would have revealed nothing. Such was the majesty of Yan Xianlu, a test of worthiness masked as an invitation. A calm smile traced Ling Han's lips, though his eyes burned with fierce determination. He understood the truth. He could not yet match Yan Shanlu. The fifth severance remained a barrier beyond his current reach. That single strike alone had demonstrated the Holy Sun's formidable presence. Were it a direct assault rather than martial intent imbued in ink and paper, Ling Han would have suffered grievous injury. 1 year. I must break through to fifth severance, he whispered to himself. The path was clear. Only by surpassing his current limits could he hope to confront Yan Shanlu directly. Perhaps in that crucible of power, the Holy Sun's pressure could forge him into a cultivator of truly boundless might. Yet the present called for patience. The heavenly Dao Jade had offered a glimmer of possibility, but the core of advancement lay within him alone. Ling Han touched his chin thoughtfully, surveying the road ahead. Half a year remained before the trials of second refinement would demand his full attention, and the challenge of Yan Shanlu would have to wait. For now, his journey toward the fifth severance claimed every ounce of his focus.